Okay, so today, to deepen our connection with our world, we're going to do this thing where the next time you catch your eyes looking past something, because we do it all the time, we look past something that's in our view for functional reasons. We're like doing something and on a track towards something, and we look past the thing that's not having to do with what we need to see or that's in our way or whatever. And but the next time that happens, you're going to stop your eyes and then look at the thing that you were about to look past and really focus on it for a second too. And it's interesting. It's an interesting experience. It happened to me the other day, just like offhand. I was sitting at a red light, safe, right? Like, don't do this like when you're driving and you need to like focus on something. But I was sitting at a red light just waiting for it to change, and there were cars passing, and there was this like big truck passing in front, and I was going to look past it to just keep my eyes or my focus on the light to see when it turned. Or that was the thing I was originally looking at, and I was just kind of holding my gaze and looking past the truck that was kind of crossing in front of my gaze. But instead, I stopped and readjusted my focus so that I was no longer looking past it and just like concentrated on the truck. And it was going by fast, but because I just like shifted my focus like that, and I looked at the picture and the image and like the faces and the details of the things that were on the truck, it seemed like that moment lasted forever. It was kind of cool how you can have that like, stopping time kind of way to shift your focus. But yeah, I looked at the side of the picture on the truck, and it was kind of refreshing. It just kind of felt like, pulling yourself out of your mindset and focusing on something different. And it was kind of cool, like, ooh, that was cool, or surreal, because the images looked extra crisp when I just like stopped and focused on something different. And then, yeah, the time seemed to stretch. I mean, there's no way that truck going in front of me took long, but it felt like forever to just be like, wow, look at this picture and all of the details. And this seems like forever. It was just kind of refreshing to switch my focus and also notice things, because I've been doing that a lot lately. You notice things that I'm looking past or that I wouldn't normally notice. You think like, well, I notice a lot. I don't look past much, or you might think that about yourself, or you might think just the opposite, like, oh my God, no, I don't notice a lot. But either way, to kind of like take stock and realize like, yeah, man, I look past things a lot. Or I don't. And what am I looking past? Is it mostly objects, or is it mostly, or conversations? You can think of it that way too. Like, I'm kind of looking past, what these guys are talking about and getting into the thing that I'm headed for, or thinking about the thing that's more primary on my mind, looking past, what my kids are talking about in the back seat. So you can think of it that way too, but then stop, so it's maybe not just eyeballs, but also listening, and ears as a point of focus too. Like if I am listening, or, listening past it, or, blocking it out and putting it in my peripheral vision or in my peripheral awareness, like I'm going to stop and then focus on that conversation or that thing for a second and just see what it does to shift your experience, and see what it does to just like give you exercise. You're like exercising a muscle that's a focusing muscle. Just like if I concentrate on something close up and then far away and then close up, I'm exercising my focus muscles in my eyes. And this is the same stuff. I'm exercising my focusing muscles intentionally, and really stopping them when they're in the middle of going unfocused and like focusing on that thing that I was about to look past. So I think there's a lot of cool stuff in it, and exercise that's like worthwhile to have that kind of control, or just skill with your own awareness, and to kind of notice yourself. Like, how many things am I looking past? I don't know. I don't have to rant on it. I really liked it. It was a cool moment. I made time slow down. See what it does for you.